ETX High School Football Show is sponsored by Down in Texas Magazine, Chronicles of Beauty, East Texas Touchdown Queens, Loud Be Quiet Air Freshener, Jimenez Inc. Lawn Care and Moving Service, and Designs by Washington Girls. And we back with live action. It took me a little minute, but we back in the mix, you know what I'm talking about. We got a little Turl and Side Folk Cliff.
Now they've run a few times.
You know what I'm talking about.
I just have to mention him because I love his name. Caleb the Belldozer Belmore. He is, when I looked him up,
we got the ticker down there at the bottom if you want to know some updated scores.
He is truly a Belldozer on that left side. He takes out everybody. We've seen them run a lot towards his side.
We have seen them run to his side. He's their quick tackle.
Going down tonight. Y'all let me know where y'all coming from, what y'all want to see.
He stands out even from up here, Cutter, as being a big dude. It will be interesting to see because they still definitely have.
We got Turl threatening down there on Side Folk Cliff right now. We're going to bring y'all some more coverage here in just a second.
Up and they are running to the exits. I'm not sure if there was lightning in the area and they've been told to move or they're bracing for cover. But it is raining extremely hard.
Got a fourth down play coming up.
Yeah, it's definitely coming down hard. If there had been lightning, I think they would have delayed the whole game.
Yeah, you're right. Handoff inside. Is he there? I think he is. That was LeBron Tucker, the tight end running back.
Looks like they got just enough right there.
Look like Turl got the first down.
He wasn't going to get 2 yards on that one, but got enough to pick up the first down to keep this drive alive. And Terrell has to have a touchdown.
Boy, so they got to have a touchdown.
4:35 remaining, a huge hit as they were trying to do a little end around. That was Antoine Thomas who got the carry. We've seen him a couple of times today. He's not listed in like the 2 deep per se, but he's gotten some action.
Yeah, probably trying to put something out there that maybe Sock hadn't seen in their film study. Somebody just a little different look, but the defense was able to respond. And as you said, Cutter, big hard hit. Gone with the pitch play
to Thomas again. Throws one defender to the side and gets really a yard, if that.
Yeah, did a good job fighting off that first tackler, but the rest of the swarm of the Golden Bears came and made sure that he didn't have anywhere to go to bring up 3rd and goal from the 5.
Thomas is the only freshman out there today for the Tigers. There's a couple sophomores, a good amount of juniors, and like we mentioned, a whole lot of seniors on that defense, but only freshman. He's listed as a running back and defensive back. Lots of misdirection, and Hall is the one that keeps it. Ball comes out. I think he's back on it, but they're going to say he was down before then for a loss. I mean, it's 4th and 7. You've got a quarter and 3 minutes. Down 3 scores, you got to go for it.
You got to go for it. There's no choice here.
Yeah, you got to go.
Slightly different play. They haven't run one where Nolan Hall's kept it in a very long time, but just no room. The condensed field, like I said earlier, I think brings those safeties and cornerbacks just that much closer to the line. Just more bodies to help close down any holes and suffocate the Tigers' rushing attack. Big play right here for sure.
Hall looking to take a shot. He's got him in the corner of the end zone, and it is incomplete. Ryan Thomas was the intended receiver.
Yeah, really good coverage by, was it Torrin Teague? No.
Now there is a flag, and it's at the 4-yard line, and that's why nobody's moving. Big number 99, J.D. Jones, is like, I don't know what I did, but it's going on me.
Personal foul. That's going to give him a first down.
On J.D. Jones. And so he's coming out of the game, and he'll be replaced by Spencer for at least a play.
But that's going to reset the down.
Yeah, I'm going to go to Pine Tree game in a minute. They losing right now.
And trying to score right here. That's the real costliness of
Scores in the ticker. 14-3. Pine Tree losing.
Yeah, and so what would have gotten them off the field is instead giving them 4 chances from the 3-yard
Unless you
line.
want to see, 21-3.
By South Oak Cliff.
Unless you want to see them get smashed. See what I'm saying? Let me update you. 21-3. Pine Tree losing.
It looks like that's Corday Houston who's down, the Syracuse commit. Looks like he's just trying to catch his breath. Well, while we have an extra second, Elite Source Evaluators are the source for evaluating top athletes. They're identifying, ranking, and projecting top high school players and providing insight and exposure to help them stand out in the recruiting process. Check them out today. Also, this game is brought to you by Family-Owned Community Coffee, a proud partner of Dave Campbell's Texas Football. Save 15% on their great tasting, high-quality.
Got an updated ticker.
Texas Football.
Y'all asked about Pine Tree. They losing 21-3. This y'all want to see that. And Crawford got the ball for the score again. Yeah, we're going to show it in a minute, though.
So Houston comes off the field. Looks
But
like
one thing I'm going to tell y'all, this is a family-oriented show. Be polite. Tread lightly.
Quick and ready to go. As the play clock hits 23, and it was already out. Hambrick goes. Loss of 1, actually.
Man, them boys side for Cliff, man.
Right there, giving him no holes.
Defense stood up.
He was trying to find just a little crease anywhere, but it just didn't exist. Good push, knocked him back a yard.
And unintentionally, this is doing a good job of killing more clock, which is essentially a 12th man now for the Golden Bears.
Yeah, down 3 scores, you're exactly right. Every extra play that it takes for Terrell to score.
And ball comes out for Hall.
Oh.
He holds on, but there's 6 Golden Bears who take him down. J.D. Jones was one of them in the mix.
Marcel Gibson coming in from his cornerback spot as well. And then also Jamarian Phillips. It was a host of them when Hall dropped the ball there that collapsed on him quickly. That's a big killer for Terrell.
So it's a similar spot that we've seen for, 6 plays now. 3rd and 8, or 3rd and goal from the 8. Pitch play, left side with blockers, trying to get in. What a hit! He's short. I think that's Marcel Gibson who laid the boom and stopped him short to make it 4th and goal from the 2.
Yeah, he did a
4th
really
and goal
nice
from the 2.
Back against the flow of the play, but Gibson was not going to let him get into the end zone without a serious hit right there. Nice tackle coming up from back there.
Gibson hasn't had a whole lot of chances to play this year. He's been injured, but they need him here. Jumbo set his back out. 4th.
Oh! Oh!
Stood up, and the Golden Bears take over at the 2.
Great job by the defensive line right there. The Golden Bears, they read it, they saw the motion, shifted with them, and just stood up the offensive line. They won that play up front in the trenches right there.
Already got this boy Data. He say he on here now, man. He's going down. It's a good goal line stand right there by Oak Cliff. We gonna get on over here to some more coverage over here.
51 seconds to go.
These boys say they want to see Pine Tree get their ass tore off the bone. Yeah, they'll say what they want to see. I'm gonna show it to them. Yeah, I'm gonna show it to them. Y'all hold what you got. You know what I'm saying? So I can get this young man right here, see this Pine Tree, get their ass beat. Which, we actually root for Pine Tree, but I'm like, damn, boy, people be demanding, man, on something that you ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no say-so over. But guess what? I'm a nice guy. I'm going to let you see it anyway. If y'all want to support the chat, I'm going to drop that, I'm going to drop that cash app on there for y'all. That way y'all can support.
On the far side after a pickup of about 6. Jason Barrett pushed him out.
Yeah, 24-3. Here's the score. Got to update that ticker. Which I hope Pine Tree come back. I really do, but I'm just like, man, boys be tripping, man.
Very creative ideas for what kind of play could be run. Here's a carry up the middle, about a yard short of the first down is Timmons.
Got that updated ticker for you boys and girls.
Cameron Alakaija. By the way, Robert Lake is a good friend of mine, and he shoots video for that show on Channel 11, Chevy Inside High School Sports. And he was asking me last week, how do you pronounce that name? And I said, Alakaija.
Alakaija.
Down and 2. Croft is going to throw it and gets the first down. Quick little pop pass, a little dart.
Go Pine Tree. You got to get it on down there now.
As he made that catch, and now we're under 3 minutes to go in the half. And Crawford has played very solidly throughout. The only thing you could really, find fault with is getting so many penalties on extra point tries that they were making.
We got that chat down on the right side now.
Here goes Timmons. Gets 2, maybe 3 over the left side. And it looks like the Pirates are capable of moving it in small chunks against these Crawford Chargers, but they're having a hard time with any big chunk play except returns. They have had a couple of returns that gain big double-digit yardage.
Like I said, we got that cash up over there for anybody who want to support.
12 seconds on the play clock. And now Croft rolls right, throws back the other way. Roger interfered with.
Yeah, I figured they were going
to first down. And I think it's going to be one of those calls that Crawford is going to argue, and probably should, that there's no way he could catch that ball. He had run so deep and the pass was underthrown. Jason Barrett ran into him, that's true, but the ball just could not have been caught, I don't think.
Oh, hell, give it to them here. They need it.
And Attaway kind of took a blow to the head. And now we get the 2-minute timeout. And we'll take a break and be back after this from First Tire and Automotive.
This game is brought to you by your Texas Ford dealers. Ford is the best.
And we'll be right back. You know what I'm talking about? ETX, High School Football Show.
Everybody can't get in there.
Hey, you know what, dog? We need a magazine down here in Texas, man.
Yeah, we do.
We do, man. Matter of fact, they should call it Down in Texas.
That's a good idea.
And then we just got to tell them that everybody can't get in this magazine like we are. So I'm finna let my boy Prez tell you all about Down in Texas, man.
Down in Texas magazine, you know they giving you the culture.
Ooh-wee.
But guess what? Everybody can't get in there.
Hey, they giving y'all the culture, boy. I'm telling you, boy. Y'all see that? who has that culture, man?
We back with live action.
Going to come back. I believe that Tabron Homer, his teammate, was holding one of the Chargers as he
See them balls out there holding, man.
find Ashton Valentine a path to the end zone.
Y'all let me know where y'all coming from out there tonight. Who y'all want to see. You know what I'm talking about? But you know, hey man,
Ineligible man downfield.
don't be too
Ineligible man downfield.
handling me too rough. You know what I'm talking
Those of
about?
you in Rio Linda who aren't big football fans, you might be thinking, ineligible man? Is he married? You know, is that it? No, it's. I've never really understood the rationale for why one of the interior linemen, either the center, one of the two guards, or one of the two tackles, is not allowed to move more than 5 yards down the field on a pass play.
Well, because they can be down there blocking. That's why.
But it did cost the Pirates right there. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half, and it's been all Crawford as they lead it 24-3. Croft fakes a handoff, throws, and the pass is broken up. Intended for Valentine, but Christian James said no. Perfectly timed hit. And with the down and distance coming up, 2nd and 25. I'm thinking if this play ends with the clock still running, maybe Crawford ought to call a timeout so they could get the ball back and get some more points on the board before the break. From the 50, Croft.
Dropping back, got the screen.
Pass is batted up in the air and it falls incomplete. How about that? That was Shamar Walls. And that stops the clock. So 1:43 to go in the half. And it's time for the Pirates to punt. I'm going to go silent for a minute or two.
It's crazy. You can hear people.
Mosley.
Hear people up in the stands.
It's 3rd down, actually. Never mind. It's 3rd.
Oh.
3rd and 25. So the Crawford defense has not gotten a stop yet. Here goes Roger Attaway, running tough, and gets about 5 yards. Treson Richardson celebrating what is now officially a stop, and the clock stops with 1 minute, 34 seconds to go in the first half.
In other news,
This game is brought to you by your Texas Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Texas.
them boys, Philadelphia Eagles, lost today again. That's unfortunate for them. Yeah, that's unfortunate for them. We're going to bring y'all some more live action, man. We're going to see what else out there, man. We pretty much see what this is. Everybody talking about Pine Tree. We see what they got going on. They getting handled right now, 24-3. So we ain't got to ask about them no more for a while, right? We got them out the way? All right, great. Get them balls out the way. Get them out the way, Frank. Get them out the way, coach. Yeah, we got to get them out the way, coach. We gonna see if we can bring you something else right here. Oh no, man! No, man! We can't bring you that right there, them boy. We can't bring you that. It's halftime. The boy getting tore off the bone anyway. If you're looking for any action on True, look like they getting beat 24-6. Like they getting beat 24-6. Let me see what kind of live action we got, man. Oh man, yeah.
First man bring them down. It's always taking a second tackler. That's hard running. That's dedication. That's a will to win right there that you have to really appreciate from the Sock Golden Bears.
Well, with 9 minutes to go in a 4-score game, you can somewhat say with confidence that this one is going to probably end up going the Golden Bears' way, which would then have them move on to play against Port Neches Groves, who won District 8. So they'll be District 5 versus District 8.
Port
Who's
Neches Groves
going to take Region 2?
Yeah, we did a little research and we found out that Port Neches is down near Beaumont. So there will definitely be some travel involved in next game's week, no matter who wins this one.
Yeah, we got an update in the chat. I mean, on the ticker.
Between the score and the rain, I see a whole lot of taillights and a lot more silver than we saw in the bleachers on both sides when we showed up tonight.
Yeah, Terrell's side is about half empty now. That's a squib kick. With how the rain's going, I don't blame him. Looking for any sort of seam was Elijah Weber, and he'll find a small one to get out to the 33.
We got some update on the
Now,
the Troop game. Troop 24-6. They losing at halftime.
You want to know how that ranks up to Terrell? Terrell's ranked number 40. So, not saying that it could go the same way tonight as gone, but I mean, obviously, it seems like South Oak Cliff kind of controls their destiny the rest of the way.
Sounds that way. Probably did from the start of the playoffs.
As this one's handed off to Juju Ashley, and he goes backwards for a yard.
Nice big hit from Jamari Stewart coming in from his linebacker spot right there.
Now Stewart leads the team in tackles, and he's kind of listed as a backup behind Jamari and Phillips, but I mean, he's made a lot of big plays this year. Phillips was out for a lot of the year as well. But Stewart made his name known while he was out there.
No doubt about it. Tackles for a loss 4, has a sack to go along with leading the team in tackles and an interception. He's had a very solid senior season for being listed as the backup Mike linebacker.
I'm checking these other scores, man. And
in front of the guy that's going to Baylor, especially because I'm a Baylor Bear, but he definitely deserves to have some place to play next year, the 6', 210-pound senior. It's a screen pass, and it's a gain of 2, and it's going to be 3rd and 14.
Yeah, I thought it was a backwards pass that they might be trying to set up something there, but not necessarily. And they're going fast here.
And that one.
Okay, there comes the flag.
Yeah, similar result with the flag.
Sock wasn't able to get its players off the field as they tried to rotate there. So a couple guys still running off the field. It's not like they were walking off the field. They were doing their best, but since the Tigers didn't substitute, they didn't have to wait.
So that'll make this a little more manageable 3rd down.
yeah, it's crazy.
They had it marked on the scoreboard as 14.
I had somebody on here the other day talking about on here early when we first got on talking about
So now it's 3rd and 8.
show the best team in the land, Duncanville. And guess what Duncanville play tomorrow at 4 o'clock.
7:45.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. Y'all be tripping, man.
Both sides. So as a deep pass here is almost intercepted on the
Yeah, y'all be
outside.
tripping, man.
Couldn't tell who that was. Might have been Colin Cottingham.
Yeah, I think it could have. There was a blitz coming at him from the inside.
Mayfield. It was Xavier Mayfield.
Yeah, Nate Coleman came unblocked and put the pressure on him that forced that throw a little faster and a little higher and wide than Nolan Paul really wanted to do. And it looks like they might be waving the white flag here because it seems more like the punt unit is coming on as opposed to saying they're going to go for it on 4th.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. So there is Abundus out there, and yeah, this weather is no joke. Almost everybody is gone on both sides in what was a packed house to the brim. I can almost see my reflection.
If they say it's raining out there pretty hard.
Well, tonight's game is brought to you by Sumer Player. With their mobile app, you can measure the 40-yard dash and other verified combine tests right from your phone. No expensive equipment needed. Simple, accurate, and built for Texas football. Sumer Player. See how your program can measure up. We gotta try that one day.
I'm very curious on, like, not that I would be impressed by my stats at this point, but it does seem like something fun to, you know, just test drive it. So kind of like when a restaurant gives you the free gift card, you know, to go test their food, and you're like, all right, let's go see what they got, and then you can brag about it that much more because it does taste as good as you thought.
Do you think you can break 5 seconds?
I think the fastest I ran when I was like a senior in high school was maybe a 4.9 or a 4.8, so there's no way I can break 5 seconds.
Oh, you're still in great
currently.
shape, though. You could do it. 7:37 left. Abundus kicks a tornado-like kick out towards the 40, and it will bounce and bounce and bounce its way down to the 36, where the Golden Bears will take over.
I was always more of a small area, quick feet kind of anticipation person as opposed to truly running even the 40, which is not a long distance necessarily.
Yeah, I like the 5. 5 would be good.
Yeah, you had to hustle off the mound every once in a while to go cover first base. I'm sure that you did more than
That's maybe, I guess that's probably 10.
10. That's what I'm guessing. Yeah.
They would never want you to get more than that. They don't want you fielding. They don't want you doing anything that's unnecessary. Well, a hold will back him up, so it'll be down to the 22-yard line. Or it must have been some sort of unsportsmanlike, because that was 15 yards.
15 yards, so.
We are live on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
With 7:26 to go. Morton is still out there. And the quarterback is still Mr. Williams. Morton, oh my goodness. Why not? Gets out past the 45 for another first down.
Yep, busted right.
Them boys, man. Hey, man.
And it was Edward Robinson who was able to track him down, but not before he picked up over 20 yards.
Yeah, gain of 26. Brings it out to the
Shout out to everybody over there on Instagram.
We'll continue to run the clock. And, I mean, what a stadium, though. We heard downstairs this is the first year that Better Life Stadium has been open, and
it's gorgeous. Gorgeous facility. You can even see the baseball and softball fields from where we are in the press box. Like, really nice facility. They've
bouncing it outside.
For North Forney High and the Forney ISD.
Yeah, I mean, the indoor over there as well. I mean, it's just incredible.
And the gym for basketball and volleyball was behind us. Like, it's all interconnected.
Well, Morton's 26-yard gain put him on top of Trotter in terms of yards. He's now up to 237 yards. Trotter just picked up 7, and he's at 220. 457 yards between the pair. Trotter trying to get some of his record back, but the ball came out.
Oh!
It's still out, and it was fallen on top of by Nate Coleman.
Nate Coleman was able to pick that up. Another good hard run by the Golden Bears. I think they might have finally worn this Tigers defense out. There just seems to, they're still able to fire off the ball and get pushed now. And there were plays throughout the first 3 quarters where the Tigers defense would win the line of scrimmage battle, just not consistently enough. But now the Golden Bears seem to be winning it play after play.
Yeah, what a great year for Terrell, though. I mean, 12-0 was what they were coming into today, as there's a handoff on the right side.
Yeah, we got a lot of games that's at halftime.
Yeah, definitely nothing to hang
We
their
will be
hats
bringing you some live action from
down
that.
From the season they've had, going 12-1, being the highest scoring team in the Metroplex area during the regular season, and by over 56 points per game. That's just.
But if you want to know what the score is of a game, all you got to do is look down at the ticker at the bottom, going across the bottom of the screen.
For everybody involved, Marvin Sedbury Jr. had his dad on the staff as well. I saw that. Sedbury Sr. was on the defensive side of the ball. But a great year for them nonetheless, as they'll give it up the middle again. And Fields loses one.
Yeah, the Tigers came crashing down that hard, not worried about any kind of pass option, so there's just nobody back deep. They're all crowding the line, putting 8 men in the box.
I'm interested to see what happens going forward. There's a lot of seniors on this Terrell team, but the one player who is just a star is Juju Ashley. He's only a sophomore. And I mean, you're a running team. I'm sure you can find some big boys if you need to and run behind him, or run in front of him. So I'm interested to see what happens. And KC Dye is going to take over at some point. Nolan Hall is only a junior, but seems like he's been progressing well. Both of them are going to have a shot to do something next year.
Absolutely.
Trying to see if I can find y'all something else out here, man.
It's
It's getting...
system the Tigers do that they know how to run. Guessing a little bit here, but my guess is that they run this system at the junior high or middle school levels too, so the players are all familiar with it, so that it becomes more ingrained in what they do, just as part of this is how we play football here. That's how you get to be super successful, because I know South Oak Cliff does that as well, where they've got their kids running the same stuff even though they're not at the high school yet.
Handoff and bounce.
I want to say St. Augustine came out on top in their matchup. Kilgo came out on top. Mount Enterprise came out on top.
There's 3:54 to go.
Newton is leading Troop 24-6 at halftime.
2018.
Carlisle came up short to Hamilton.
1-9 in 2019. Then they go 3-6, 4-6, 6-5, 6-4. 6
We don't know what the score of the Arpit Edgewood game. Somebody got a score on that, let me know.
12 wins. This is their best season by far. And it's impressive to see what this group has done to bring Tiger football back on the map.
Yeah, because we talked about how they had 11 starting seniors on defense, but they also have 9 starting seniors on offense. So these kids have been playing together for a long time, building to this season that they brought together nicely. Just ran into the buzzsaw of the South Oak Cliff Golden Bears tonight.
Yeah, ball on the ground, it looks like, and it's eventually fallen on. But, no,
South Oak Cliff fell on it.
Looks like Antoine Thomas fell on it, but South Oak Cliff falls on it, and so right where they turned it over on downs, they'll get it back. Yeah, so Noah Lewis is going to be gone next year. He'll go off to Texas Tech. Belldozer's got a couple of offers. We'll see where he ends up. Christian Gordon has a few offers. Baskin, Taylor has some. Weber has a couple as well. We'll see if they all want to go play at the next level. But good group this year, and South Oak Cliff is not done yet, and they've got a whole lot of guys going to the next level.
They've got a whole lot of guys going to all sorts of different places, from NSU and North Dakota to Arizona State, Baylor, West Virginia, Clemson, Syracuse, my dad's alma mater, Missouri State. Good on you, Brandon Hightower. Enjoy Springfield, Missouri. It's a great place.
Yeah, it's not bad up there. I work with Missouri Western, which isn't too far. So it's a fun area. But also, congrats to Jalen Moore. He actually just committed 2 days ago to Northeastern State, the Riverhawks. He was a late addition, so good for him. And the senior is going to move on to the next level. He's had a great year. He's second on the team in receptions and yards, and first on the team in receiving touchdowns along with T. So congrats to him, as I'm sure we'll continue to see more South Oak Cliff Golden Bears get offers and commit, as there is a lot of talent on this team.
No doubt about it. Juniors and seniors and sophomores. Like, because I'm just looking at their two deep, and probably going to see some of those guys come in, like Robert Henderson, who's a sophomore, 6'5", 290 is what they have him listed at. He's still got 2 more years of weight room.
And, well, they just called the game at 3:27 remaining. And so that'll do it. It's 45-17 is our final. And, well, like we mentioned, South Oak Cliff is going to move on to the regional finals. They're going to be playing up against Port Neches Groves, who's number 48 in the state after they beat Midlothian Heritage 17-14. So it'll be District 5.
Well, like that's a wrap.
Joey, we got to find
Get y'all some more live action here in just a minute.
Who's going to be our offensive player of the game, presented by Elite Source Evaluators?
I was going to say, you're going to have to run the numbers past me again for Morton versus Trotter.
A lot of these games at
It's got to
halftime.
be one of them, and one in yards, but with the other one in touchdowns, if I remember right. I just can't remember who was who.
Good luck.
14 carries for 237 yards and 2 touchdowns for Levon Morton. Man, how do you give it to somebody else? Well, it's because Mikhail Trotter had 16 carries for 236 yards and 4 touchdowns. That 1 extra yard is not going to get it done, unfortunately.
Yeah, we got y'all some more live action coming up. Got y'all some more live action coming right on up. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all just hold what you got. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate everybody tapping in with me tonight. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but you right here with me on the ETX High School Football Show on Closed Circuit Network.
A hold, and we're going to take it all the way back. That's going to be on A.J. Dewberry, and that's going to erase the touchdown. Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
That's heartbreaking.
Yeah, it
That was a
really is.
beautiful play, and I tell you what, don't take that away, because that's going to have to come back, because you know you have that route there.
And I was going to say, Troop needs to take what Newton gives them. And right there, Newton gave them a touchdown in the bread basket.
We got some live action, Troop and
I don't
Newton.
think they think Troop has the power, and they do. But Troop has to believe it now. Throw to the outside. Incomplete pass. Cameron Hawley, the intended receiver, a little over his head.
Yeah, trying to go for that tunnel screen. It was there, just a little bit high on Childress, but it was there. Like the idea. But when you throw it high, it gives the defender a chance to come and settle down on the ball.
So 2nd down and long now. Again for the Tigers. Childress bringing Hawley in motion. It's a throw to the outside.
Got a good.
Brett Wells.
There you go. There you go.
A good block. And that's going to be a good gain. I thought he got tripped up. I don't know if that was a turf monster that grabbed him or if that was one of the players. I know that number 15, Caleb Burnham, was there for the Eagles.
Yeah, great idea on the screen play. Had me faked out. I thought Josh Childress was rolling out to the right. Throw it back for that screen. Brett Wells gets up the field. 4th down and about 7.
Yeah, and I think the Tigers are going to take timeout.
Earlier today, the Carthage Bulldogs
I got to take a breath
defeated
touchdown because I'm still reeling about that.
Pleasant Grove.
We'll be right back on NetSN. Don't go away.
You know.
Yeah, they defeated Pleasant Grove 34-20. We'll be right back on the ETX High School Football Show.
Everybody can't get in there.
Hey, you know what, dog? We need a magazine down here in Texas, man.
Yeah, we do.
We do, man. Matter of fact, they should call it Down in Texas.
That's a good idea.
And then we just gotta tell them that everybody can't get in this magazine like we are. So I'm gonna let my boy Prez tell you all about Down in Texas, man.
Down in Texas magazine, you know they giving you the culture.
Ooh-wee.
But guess what? Everybody can't get in there.
Hey, they giving y'all the culture, boy. I'm telling you, boy. Y'all see that? Who has that culture, man?
Live action. Newton and Troop. Newton drops back. Troop drops back, throwing deep. Oh!
Great play. Some push-offs there. I did see a little bit back and forth between D. Holly and the defender. I believe it was number 11, Dalen Alfred. But they're not going to call it. It's playoffs. You're the regional semifinals. They're not going to call the little tiddlywinks, ticky-tack stuff. No.
And I think the key for Dalen Alfred is he got his head back around and he looked for the ball. He was able to
look like Troop turned it over on downs right there.
Made the difference on calling pass interference or not.
Yeah, and that's going to be a turnover on down. So now the Eagles have the ball, and the Tiger defense is going to have to come up and get some stuff going. Here's a handoff. That's going to be KJ Porter. Porter to the outside. Breaks one tackle, but he's taken down by J.W. Becerra.
If Newton does come out on top, this will be
strong run.
One of the first times one of them deep East Texas teams beat an East Texas team, if I can recall correctly.
They're going to go in that under center for Foster. And a handoff again. That's going to be to Samuel. Samuel is trying to get to the outside. Does get the first down, but he's taken back about 10 yards. But forward progress gets him to about the 44-yard line, which gives him a first down.
A little bit of a bobble on the snap there, I think, by Foster, and that kind of disrupted the timing on the handoff a little bit, but worked out in Troop's favor to be able to minimal yardage gain.
We at halftime at Pine Tree game.
Games going on in the area. It's regional semifinal action around the Texas area. And we'll get you those scores here in a little bit. A handoff up the middle, and he's hit. And that's Samuel. He's just hit. And, well, no, that's not Samuel. Was that KJ Porter on the carry? I saw Samuel.
Yeah, that was KJ Porter. You don't see that very often by Porter.
And John Allen on the stop, along with the rest of the defensive line and a couple of linebackers. And I hope I just didn't see what I thought I saw.
Yeah, I don't want to jinx it.
No, I don't either. We're not going to say that. And it'll be second down at 12.
That's the thing about Troop that excites me is they've been able to get those big stops in the middle.
Foster under center, man in motion. And it's going to be him.
Again.
He's taken down. And once again, John Allen just letting everybody know that he is there. He is telling his presence, having his presence known, basically, as Samuel tried.
Yeah, John Allen filling in the hole.
Wow, he got there. He did a little stunt on that one. He came from the backside and just knocked down Samuel. I don't think Samuel even knew he was coming because he hit him on the side.
We got a score update in the ticker. Joaquin 46, Elysian Fields 14.
Down, 14 yards. That's going to be KJ Porter. He's got a little opening on the right-hand side, and he's tripped up and gets to about midfield, which is 4 yards shy.
That boy say Brenham Cubs. I don't know about no Brenham.
And let's see.
We'll look them up, though.
They're going to think it's fourth down territory as well.
You're up 2 touchdowns, 50-yard line.
Yeah, you're at the 49. It's going to be 5 yards. You're at the 49 on your own side, 5 yards away from the line to gain. 6:10 left in the third quarter. Shotgun formation. Foster. Nope, that's going to be Samuel. Samuel's going to take it from the Wildcat and going to get the first down into Tiger territory. And that's correction again. I'm messing up the numbers. That's KJ Porter on the carry. You never tell who's back there. Both of them are back there, but who knows which one's going to get it. Because they do that Wildcat formation with both of them in the backfield. So first down and 10 from the 42-yard line. 5:42.
Got Brenham and Iowa Colony.
Slowing down a little bit. Running the ball, and when you run the ball.
17-13 at half. Iowa Colony is leading Brenham.
Wow, that's crazy. Well, flag's going to fly. And that's weird that they switch out Samuel and Foster.
And that might have been a little bit of the contributing factor to that false start. A little bit of change of cadence.
Yeah, when you change up under, especially as a center myself, it's hard when you got a different quarterback underneath you. Sorry, there's only one.
Under center, that's the.
You can't really say anything different.
Yeah.
First down and long, and that's going to be handoff. That's going to go to number 7, Cleveland Hunter. He's going to try to get to the outside, finds a little bit of space, and gains a lot of yardage back past the original line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at a second down and 5 to go.
Yeah, Deldrick Samuel getting a lot of second half snaps here for the Newton Eagles.
And you don't know if that's by design or you're hoping that no one is hurt on the other side. I know he did that in the last quarter there. Samuel's still at the helm for quarterback. Nope, that's going to be KJ Porter now taking in. He gets hit, and only a yard, maybe 2-yard gain, and a good stop by the defense.
Yeah, it's halftime in that game you asked about. Iowa Colony 17, Brenham 14.
Defense to step it up there and make that stop. And now you got third down.
Yeah, we appreciate you when you come in here with some respect. You know what I'm talking about?
Stay in this game.
We'll get your request right to you.
In the third quarter.
Newton driving the ball. Troop gonna have to make a stop.
And that's a handoff. And no gain on the play. Good defensive play. That's going to be Noble Kendrick. And I believe that's going to be Billy Borja as well. Both of them kind of in tandem made that stop for no gain in a big play here for the Tigers coming up defensively with a 4th down, 3 yards to go for the Eagles. 3:38 left in the third quarter. Lots of time off the clock here.
Yeah, we blinked and already 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
And while they're thinking about things, we got a lot of scores. Athens takes the win against Sunnyvale today, 37-36. That's a final. Kilgore with the win over Bridge City, 34-0. And we got, which one was the timeout on that one?
Troop took their second timeout of that. Oh, that's Newton. They just corrected it.
So Newton takes the timeout. We're going to do a little bit more on the scores here. Halftime, Fort Bend Crawford is leading Pine Tree. 24-3.
Yeah, I just told y'all that a while ago.
And then you have Carthage with the win over Pleasant Grove, 34-20. ARP is leading Edgewood, 33-14 at the half. Mount Enterprise with a big win today over Overton, unfortunately for the Overton Mustangs. Their season came to an end, 74-46. And Carlisle's season came to an end today, 29-7 Hamilton with that win over the Carlisle Indians. They had a great season. We did a few of their games. keep you up with some other scores across the area.
In other scores, we got Texas A&M 10, Texas 3.
Play here.
12:55 in the third quarter, Texas driving.
And breaks through. First down and more to the 22-yard line. And that's going to be K.J. Porter on that run for the Eagles.
Yeah, direct fullback dive on that. Pick up massive first down.
We got Joaquin extending their lead.
Down in 10.
Now 52-14, and they about to score again.
Foster's back out there. It's going to be a handoff. That's going to go to Dalen. Alfred, and Alfred still on his feet. And he gets into the end zone. He spins around. And I think they're going to get him out of bounds. He steps out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
Out of bounds, but we do have a flag on the field.
And a penalty flag down back at the 23-yard line. That's in holding territory, usually.
Yeah, I got an updated ticker on that Joaquin game. Probably going to have to update it again because them boys were down there.
Man, the white hat has to say. Well, look at there. I was right. Sometimes I got to hope my wife's watching. Only time in my life I'm probably right. And she's not going to be watching. Who knows?
We about to kick it back off again over here in Pine Tree.
The last time you were wrong with
At Crawford.
That's right. 2:33 left in the third quarter. They're going to back up the Eagles. They'll have another opportunity at first down. Ball will be placed at the 32-yard line. Here come the Eagles. Now it's time for the True Tigers to step it up a little bit defensively here.
Bend but don't break.
Foster, handoff, K.J. Porter. Porter finds a little bit of a hole, but he's hit by Wells in the backfield. Ball's on the ground.
Oh!
And I believe the Tigers have it. Trying to wait on the call from the referees. Not going to make a call yet on myself. And it looks like James Pierce has the ball, but no official word from the officials yet. Waiting on the official call. Have you seen something, Travis?
I have not. They haven't made a call yet.
They have not made a call. No call yet from the officials. And so it is a fumble recovery. James Pierce makes the fumble recovery. Turnover by the Eagles, and the Troop Tigers have it.
That may be the big break that Troop needs.
Placed on the 8-yard line. 27, excuse me.
We're going to get y'all over the Pine Tree here directly.
Yeah, James Pierce hopping on the ball.
We'll try to see what Troop going to do.
Stop on that, punching the ball loose. Defensive effort. That's a bend but don't break by Troop.
And that's what we were talking about earlier. You even mentioned go for the ball. Start hitting that ball, getting it out. I mean, you've got to do everything you've got to do. And
now trying to see what Troop going to do.
Momentum, that shift, there's something that a turnover does for you.
Yes.
As a team and as a player. So now your offense needs to go out there and push and get that momentum going. Wells in motion. Childress in the backfield all alone.
24-3. Pine Tree losing.
Rolls to the right-hand side. He's hit as he throws. It's caught. Intercepted.
Oh.
Intercepted by Braylon Patterson. Patterson's got a couple of men to beat on the Tigers side. He's hit. There's a flag on the play back around the 20-yard line. And they call the touchdown. That's the initial call, but we're going to wait as there is a flag on the play.
I got you on that Pine Tree. They just started.
Unfortunate.
Second half.
Man.
We had number 80, Logan Chambers, who wide open for all intents and purposes.
So the touchdown is wiped away. The interception is not. After the interception, an illegal blindside block by one of the.
Well, we're gonna get y'all. We're gonna get y'all some more action.
What the number was?
Boy, I said they want to know about Pine Tree.
No touchdown, but the turnover does stand, and so that'll knock
Boys say they want to know what's going on with Pine Tree. We gonna slide over there for a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna slide over there for a little bit. They losing right now, 24-3. Okay. 24-10.
And we'll be back after this from Above All Roofing.
Yeah, there you go. That's what we talking about. But they're saying that we're gonna take a break with them. This is the ETX High School Football Show.
Hi, I'm Candace Ross.
And I'm Chantel Brown.
And we are with the East Texas Touchdown Queens.
You are watching the East Texas High School Football Show.
What's going on, y'all? This is Adam Jimenez. You're watching the ETX High School Football Show. Hey, y'all, this is Adam Jimenez. I just want to tell y'all about Jimenez Inc. We got a lawn service and we got a moving service. We can move anything. We can mow anything. Give us a call. If we can't do it, we'll find somebody who can.
We back live action. 24-10 is the score. Pine Tree trailing right now.
Don't forget to be with us on NFHS tomorrow, starting at 12:45 p.m., as we'll have the Randall Lions taking on the Bastrop Bears, Class 5A Division II. Fisher hands it off to Peyton Long, and he's dropped in the backfield. Aiden Smith coming out inspired for the yellow-jerseyed Longview Pine Tree Pirates. Gets the tackle for a 1-yard loss there. And it's 2nd and 11. Polk comes in, and Peyton Long is hobbling off. Pine Tree struck.
Y'all can also send stars if you're on Facebook if you want to support.
Polk. Zigging and zagging on the stretch play to the left. And he picks up 5.
You can always drop something on that 6. Cash app, you know what I'm talking about.
3rd down and 6 to go.
I ain't heard it go off all night.
Fisher throws in the flat on the near side and simply dropped. Amir Johnson kind of running before he secured the ball, and this is not a good way to start. You give up a quick touchdown on the 68-yarder to Boston Johnson, and then you go 3 and out. And Boston Johnson is back to return the kick. He stands inside his 15. High snap, but Arana has it, and it's a very low punt. Bounces 3 times. Johnson
picks it up
from the 20, makes a couple of moves, and a flag comes in. Usually some kind of hold or illegal block by the return team.
Yeah, I ain't even see nobody blocking. What you talking about?
I really wish we had the microphone of our referee, Tony Acosta, working. But you never know. Can't count on everything. And it is holding.
We got Texas A&M 10, Texas 6.
So Pine Tree is going to have to start this
10 minutes in
possession
the
at their
third
own
quarter.
15. But long distance didn't bother them on their first second half possession. Croft gets rid of it quickly. Hit screen over on the right side. That's Ashton Valentine.
Now, I will say this. Pine Tree did come back last week against Houston Yates. So you can't really count them balls out.
Time for Pine Tree, and they have, well, I'm not going to say they're back in this game yet. They need to get another score for that to happen. But it's taken them less than 2.5 minutes to get something going.
Oh, there we go.
Austin Johnson. He gets loose, and Crawford runs him out of bounds. And there's going to be a flag there.
Yeah, it's going to be an extra 15 on top of that.
Pursuing tackler Jason Barrett pushed Boston Johnson. So that'll add 15 yards. And coming over to help out Boston was Tristan Lowe. And I know I'm pronouncing that right because I checked with somebody who knows these Pine Tree Pirates. So 15 extra yards from the Pine Tree 45 all the way down to the 41 of the Chargers.
Old Pine Tree trying to stir it up.
And, oh my goodness, what I think I see is maybe Crawford came out a little bit lackadaisical in this third quarter. Roger Attaway following his blockers. Gets two inside the 40 to the 39. Cameron Alakija making that tackle. He's a junior, another great player on this Crawford team that will be around for one more year. There's a dad that wants some defense. Second down and 8 for Pine Tree, trailing 24-10. 9:12 to go in the third quarter. And Brock had to go back and jump on, Croft had to go back and jump on that errant snap. And I like the leadership of Roger Attaway. Goes up to the player that I presume is the center and kind of gives him a low five, like, shake it off, we got this. Tough situation here. Third down and 20 after he had to chase down, after Croft had to chase down the bad snap. Hands it off.
Okay. Okay.
In the middle, Attaway.
Okay.
Slipping tackles. Near sideline, thrown out at the 44. Still,
we got an update
short of what's
on the score,
the first down.
on the
Fourth
tickle.
down coming up, and I'm thinking at this juncture, I would be surprised if Pine Tree went for it, simply because of the double-digit need. But it looks like they're going to go for it.
Yeah, Joaquin got 60 to 14 lead over there.
Looks like that's what they're going to do.
Well, we're probably going to just stay right here.
Colton Croft, the quarterback who wears number 31. Stands strong and throws it over everybody for Johnson.
Oh!
Complete. Double coverage down there from Trayson Richardson.
That was crucial right there.
Xavier Oliver, and it's all good. Ball goes over. Crawford has it, and maybe they can get a score and take back some of this momentum.
That was crucial right there.
They really have a heck of a concession stand here at the home of the Groesbeck Goats. They don't serve goat meat, although it is delicious. Here's a quick handoff. Polk bouncing off the tacklers all the way down to the 40. 16-yard pickup, and that's a first down. Think of First Tire and Automotive for all your car, truck, van, and SUV needs. Check them out at firsttireandauto.com, and they feed Polk again. Double-digit yards again. 12, and another first down.
Okay, for all you coaches out there, y'all look at this three-man line and see how that's doing against the run.
Polk again bounces outside and picked up 2.
I don't care how many players you got standing up. It's not going to account for your down lineman.
Is starting to
because you got 5 offensive linemen down there regardless.
6:45 and the clock ticking down. 2nd and 8 coming up. Fisher fakes to Polk. Looks near sideline. And that is caught.
Hey.
Outstanding job, Amir Johnson. He's got very strong hands. But that's not a first down. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Man, them boys moving that ball down that field, man.
I see one of the officials saying, move it on down the sideline. Polk again. They continue to feed him. He gets inside the 10. That'll be another first down. They finally get him on the ground. But the forward progress is to the 7. Where it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, them boys there ain't playing, man. Boys they ain't playing, man.
Polk again. Hit in the backfield. Very disruptive. Aiden Smith and Attaway both in on the tackle. Now we're under 6 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. And the clock is stopped. I'm not sure why. That was a running play that shouldn't be stopped. Now it's running again.
Pine Tree need a stop. They want to try to stay in this game. Like them boys are some kind of wildcat. Student body right. Oh!
Untouched. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown. Alvin Mosley, his 2nd touchdown tonight. First one came on a 42-yard pass. And there he scores on a rushing touchdown. And that'll get it back up to a 3-touchdown advantage. But will it be 31-10? Arana comes on to try it. The kick is up and good. 31-10, and we'll be back after this from Republic Harley-Davidson in Stafford.
This game is brought to you by your Texas Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Texas.
Yes, I guess y'all, I wonder if that satisfy your Pine Tree cravings right there, but we're gonna have to come up off of there. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we'll have to come up off of there. Damn, if I can find my button over here. If I can find my button over here, we're gonna come up off them boys, man, because we got the updated score in the ticker. And it's 34-10. You know what I'm talking about? And that's just what it is. Ain't nothing else we can do about that for right now. We're gonna go back to this troop in Newton. Right now, it's 30-6. We're gonna bring y'all troop in Newton.
Again.
We appreciate everybody rocking with us tonight.
So 3rd down, 8 yards to go. That's going to be Cameron Hawley in motion.
Play action.
Short.
Oh.
And that was Riley Blackman, the intended receiver.
Come on, Troop.
For the Tigers. And, of course, in my opinion, you're in fourth down territory. You just go for it anyway.
Yes.
Come on, Troop.
Go for it. And then you have a long enough down yard situation that I think you need to go a little bit deep, give a good mid-range. And something that I haven't seen from Troop so far this game is some of those crossing routes, those timing patterns, the short slants, and the crossing routes at about 10 yards. That was something that has been successful for them in the past, especially against last week against Hooks.
Come on, Troop. Gotta convert right here.
There's a timeout in Troop. Waiting on the referee to make a call. Okay, that's
Sock game over, baby girl. Sock game over. Sorry.
So,
Score in the tickle. It's the final.
Looks like D. Holly is hobbling his way back to the huddle. I love to see that. You got to push it in. Game's on the line. So, got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, a little bit of spat on that cleat. Maybe it was a turned ankle or something. But, yeah, great to see him back out there finishing the season strong.
We are sponsored by Down in Texas Magazine. Got the new edition out right now. Y'all get that, man. Tap in.
Comes the offense. Fourth down, 9:29 left in the ball game. They just had to readjust.
Yeah, sock game is over. They won. I think it's 47, 45, 17, something like that. Over Ennis.
Chapter 9.
We'll see if we can get Coach Bryson here this week. Another interview.
And Childress in trouble. Rolls to the right-hand side. Gets a little bit of a break. Goes out of bounds. And good defense by the Eagles down the field.
Yeah, not much open down there. Fourth down. You want to see something happen, but
well, and Childress didn't force it. I think, with Holly a little injured, he's not his speed,
right?
As usual. I think they were looking for that.
Try to see if we can get some more live action, man. I mean, it's pretty much slim to none right now.
And really disrupted that pocket, made him uncomfortable, made some uncharacteristic mistakes tonight that have. Some have been costly. Some his defense has picked up for him. But
you just hate to see that, as explosive as this offense is. 9:21, and Eagles. There's a flag on the play, and KJ Porter just gets hit and spins out of it. He's got a wide open field. Man, he's trying to get away from it. And good job by. I'm trying to see who it is. I think that's D. Holly again. Or is it number 2? Is that Cameron Hawley?
That's Cameron Hawley.
Yeah, Cameron Hawley. Cameron Hawley stuck to him like glue. And KJ Porter rolled and spun and slid out of 3 or 4 tackles before Cameron Hawley got a hold of him. Cameron just basically just hung on. And all for naught. The penalty is declined anyway. But, yeah, I mean, he just saved a touchdown, Cameron did.
Yeah, KJ Porter bumbling, stumbling down the field.
I mean, he got hit backed up. He hadn't just put it in reverse, Terry, and went backwards, and then just went forward again. It was great. I mean, that was a phenomenal run. You got to give him credit for where credit's due on that. 9:03 and counting. And one receiver out on the right-hand side. Foster under center. It's going to be a toss to the outside. That's Porter again. Porter gets to about the 20. He's taken, no, he's not. He's now pushed out of bounds. And Cameron Hawley again on the stop. Gets to the 10-yard line. So first and goal now for the Eagles.
Keith has a
boy gonna have to.
Said he played center. This offensive line for Newton has dominated the trenches so far for Newton. They've been pretty impressive paving the way for KJ Porter.
Well, they're doing a good job of closing off that end and not allowing them to stretch it out. They're giving the opportunity for the running backs, Porter and for Samuel, to get those ends and really not allowing those defensive ends on the defensive side to stretch them out, because that's what you usually try to do. And so as a defensive end, which I was as well, you try to push. You as a defensive end, when that tackle steps out, you're trying to not let them do that. And
y'all let me know who y'all want to see, if there's some teams out there y'all want to see, because
and that's how those running backs
getting a little thin tonight.
Patterson are all getting out there and getting off that end and making those yards. So we have a timeout on the play. I believe that's going to be a timeout by Newton. And because that is, we're going to take a short timeout ourselves. We'll be right back. You're watching Net SN.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. We going to do the same thing, man. You know, because, man, this ain't looking good. I guess we got to go back over there to Pine Tree. You know what I'm talking about. ETH.
Look, my voice gone. It's 3 in the morning. You know what I'm talking about? But look, I don't have to use my voice. All I got to do is use my eyes, bam, to read this. Down in Texas, you know what I'm talking about? This is third quarter edition, the new source of independent Texas hip hop right here. We got everybody here. That boy JB, Baby Rose, YT is live. Shout out my boy JB. Shout out Joe Weed. This is a beautiful thing they doing right here, man. This some real shit. You know what I'm talking about? Look at this. Papa pow. Not just ass, man. Some real independent shit. Give it to it. Hey, I can't talk, but I can read. Now.
And, yeah, we just missed it, man. For all you Troop fans, y'all probably glad y'all missed it.
KJ Porter got him down there.
Deldrick Samuel was the quarterback again.
36-6. They going for 2?
And so they're going to try for a 2-point conversion again. 8:29 left in the ball game.
Got to update that tickle.
Man in motion. Samuel under center again. It's going to be a toss out to Caitlin Hunter and into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So 38-6 is your score. 8:29 left. And we're going to take a small, short break. We'll be right back.
Yeah, y'all see what's going on over there. 38-6. Just updated my tickle. So that's what that is right there. You got to come up off them, boys. Like I say, man, if y'all got somebody something y'all want to see, y'all let me know. Because, man, we getting slim to none out here, man. Let me slide back over here and see what Pine Tree doing. Yeah, see what Pine Tree doing.
By the way, I'm going to sound like a whiner right here, but Mia Vigil is standing the whole game, but that's what she does all the time. I'm not used to it. My feet hurt. She's just a better person than I am. That's all there is to it. Okay, so Pine Tree trailing by 24. Croft, play action pass and another quick pass toward the sideline.
Yeah, Pine Tree gonna have to get busy if they want to come back.
Homer. I'm sure the Pine Tree fans would like to see Homer have an odyssey to the end zone. Get it? See what I did there? Yes. We know we have a very well-educated audience. There's a first down run. That'll move the sticks.
Hey, man, I'm finna slide up in the concessions to the
Roger
concession
Attaway.
stand, man. I'm gonna let y'all have it full screen for a minute.
I've noticed that
ETX High School Football Show.
my name's Roger, and it just doesn't seem all that popular among teenagers these days. You don't see too many boys named Roger.
Good dude, you're tripping, ain't it?
But they do in Longview. First and 10. Croft steps up, throws down the sideline. A rainbow just out of the reach of Homer. Oh yeah, I was going to check the temperature. It's gone down 1 degree since we kicked it off, 57 degrees. Second down and 10. Croft hands it off. Attaway looking for room, but can't find a whole lot. Caden Hobson. I wonder if he is related to Buddy Hobson. He is the former Fort Bend ISD athletic director for whom Hobson Fieldhouse is named down there in Missouri City, just a little bit north of Arcola, which is where Crawford's campus is. Third down and a long 6. Croft is chased. And he throws, and it's incomplete. Nice effort. And that was Chris Nichols trying to scoop it up before it hit the turf, but it did hit the field turf. And now Alvin Mosley goes back to return a punt with 1 minute and 3 seconds to go in the third period. I've got a hotel room waiting for me just a few blocks from here. It's going to feel pretty good. Mia and her dad are moving on. They're going to be staying up all night, partying, bar hopping. No, not really. Now, wait a minute. Timeout is called. I'm not sure who they pointed at, but let's take a break here and hear from our friends at your Best in Texas Ford dealers.
This game is brought to you by your Texas Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Texas.
All right, so it was Pine Tree that took that timeout. They have 2 remaining. And they're ready to give the ball away. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Mosley just lets it roll. And this may be checking out. No, it gets into the end zone. Wow. That was one heck of a punt. It would have been a 60-yarder downed at the 1, but it was just beyond the reach of the on-rushing coverage team. And Alvin Mosley, so talented, so blessed, so star-kissed. Even when he lets a punt roll, it goes into the end zone. By the way, they did not run the clock on that punt play, Mia. It's at 1 minute 3 seconds. They punt. No time has gone off the clock. Now they adjust it. 55 seconds. I wonder how that conversation went. How long do you think that was? About 8 seconds? There goes Peyton Long, the little fella finding room. 12 yards and a first down. Anthony Anderson in on the tackle, and those Pirates players are just kind of moving around like they're tired, and who can blame them? Jaden Servia also in on that last tackle. They feed Peyton Long again, and he's pushed back. David Lively. David Lively is a really good-looking athlete. Just looks like if he hit you on the football field, it would really, really hurt. Kind of looks like Noriel Dominguez of Randall. There goes Long again into the line, and that should be the final play of the third quarter as we're down to 12 seconds. All right, so Crawford has passed the test with flying colors so far, leading 34-10 after 3 quarters, and we'll be back with the final 12 minutes after this from your Best in Texas Ford dealers.
This game is brought to you by your Texas Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Texas.
Well, I'm going to say something, and usually this is breaking my personal policy. Usually I never mention any other sporting event that is going on when we're bringing you one of our broadcasts. But I'm going to break that rule now because a lot of people are interested in Texas versus Texas A&M. Mia is asking me who I'm rooting for, but I want her to tell me who she's rooting for. It's either a thumb or this. She's not sure. Anyway, big play for Crawford. Amir Johnson, a big play man, takes it into, almost into Pine Tree territory. Okay, if she has to choose, she picks the Longhorn. There goes Polk. He runs relentlessly, picks up about 3 there. So I think I'm kind of like you because I'm a state of Texas fan, and I will root for whatever team in Texas maybe has a chance to win the national championship. I would root just as hard for Texas Tech as I would for A&M or Texas. And Fisher throwing it deep beyond the reach of Justin Butler. But the thing is, it's kind of, in this case, plus I do have one son who is an Aggie, graduated in 2020. And so I tend to root for the Aggies. They're not quite as elitist as the Longhorns, I think Mia would admit. She's kind of sort of nodding her head. Okay, so she sees some elitism from both A&M and Texas. Anyway, 13-10, Longhorns lead early fourth quarter. Fisher in the gun, closing in on 11 minutes to go in this game. Gives it to Polk. Has to reroute himself in the backfield, and he only gets a couple of yards. And a player that didn't get the tackle there, Derek Kalulu, but he really messed up the play. And because he slowed Polk down and made him change directions, it made it easy for his teammates to create a 2nd and 8 situation. Fisher, Polk again, running left. And he bruises a tackler, and that tackler was Grayson Woods, but he dragged him, I think, for a first down or really close to it. 3rd and 1. So it is Crawford threatening the 40-point threshold. Fisher with 13 seconds on the play clock. Fakes to Polk. Swings it out here. And that play only gets inside the 20 in a marginal way. Justin Butler. And that moves the sticks. They stop the clock to move the chains, and now they get it going again. Under 10 minutes to go. Peyton Long comes in, spelling Polk a little bit. Fisher's gonna throw it. And he's got a touchdown! 21-yard dart to Justin Butler. And that makes it 40-10.
Yeah, I know you say you wish Pine Tree would come back, but hey, man.
Well, they can start thinking about next week and Kilgore.
I wish Henderson would have made the playoffs, but I mean, they didn't.
Arana bangs the extra point through. 41-10, and we'll be back after this from our friends at Above All Roofing.
In other news, we got a score of Texas 20 and Texas A&M 10.
Ford is the best in Texas.
14 minutes left in the
Hi, this
fourth
is
quarter.
Larry Poston with Above All Roofing and Construction. We've been proudly serving our community for 27 years as a Christian-owned and operated company,
And we back. It was a long line at the concession stand. Y'all have to excuse me. We're going to get y'all some more live action here shortly. Y'all just hold tight. Yeah, y'all just hold tight. Y'all let me know where y'all coming from tonight, what y'all want to see. If it's something y'all want to see, y'all let me know. Since we right here, we're gonna come back with this Pine Tree. Just let y'all.
I say listening because we did radio for so long, but now we're in the video age, and it's a hard habit to break. He is watching in Georgia. He's also watching the other game, the one going on in Austin. Crawford Chargers, are they ready for Kilgore next week? Kilgore will more than likely be favored, but these young Crawford Chargers, maybe they don't know any better than to just win a spot in the state's Final Four. There goes Roger Attaway. Runs out of bounds just beyond the stick that he needed to pass for a first down. So they
Now if these boys play Kilgore, this might be a pretty good game.
Yard line, 1st and 10, 9.5 minutes left.
Yeah, for all you Kilgore fans out there, the winner of this game, y'all, this who y'all face. So y'all y'all already know what Pine Tree got. Crawford 41-10.
And wow, that is a slobber knocker tackle right there. Christian James decleating Ashton Valentine.
That boy say decleating. Somebody nephew out there acting up. You know what I'm talking about?
A scant yard. That's what I'm going to say that play went for. We're under 9 minutes to go.
Hey, man, it's wild out here in Texas,
Second
man.
and a long 9. Croft with a nice little stop route pass, a back shoulder throw, and a diving catch by Tabron Homer.
Like I say, man, if you're watching this, man, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Right now, we live on all three of them. I'm talking about all three of them.
Pine Tree, I think you can just kind of
That way
see
y'all
the
can
fact that they're
be
not
up
in any
to
kind
date
of hurry
on
up mode. They kind of know where this is going.
what we got going on. You know, we're
Finish
dropping
respectively.
videos all week,
But it
previews.
is a lost cause. And there's a tackle for loss.
Yeah,
Caden Hobson gets into the backfield.
ain't looking good. But
And there you go. Flag is down, however, offside on Crawford, and maybe that's why Hobson got into the backfield so quickly.
yeah, maybe so. But yeah, man, that way y'all can be up on what we got going on and everything like that.
By the way, I was,
you know,
I
we
contacted
dropping.
my son Wesley, and I never knew what Kilgore was. They're the Bulldogs, so it'll be the Crawford Chargers and the Kilgore Bulldogs next week.
Yeah, well, you gonna find out.
It'll be on NFHS. I don't know if I'll be the one with the privilege of announcing it. I hope to be busy with the Randall Lions for sure.
Boy, NFL Fat said what Troop doing.
Down to the 45.
Man, Troop getting
Crawford.
smashed right now. We got the score on the ticker. Look down at the bottom on the ticker. But you know, we will bring it to you if needed.
I'm thinking they might have put a new running back in there.
Troop game might be over with. Oh, okay. Nah, it ain't over with yet. Yeah, okay.
Croft hands it off on the delay. Not much there, about a run of a yard or two.
Yeah, we got a special request from the homie NFL Fat. We gonna bring it to y'all live right here on Closed Circuit Network. That's what we do right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm something like a DJ, man. I'm gonna bring you your request right to you, man. I'm gonna bring it right to you, man. Right now, them boys getting in victory formation, man. It's pretty much over with, Fat. 46-13.
Pardon me. And so barring anything else, it looks like that Newton will meet Arp next week. Arp leading. The last score that I have is Arp 49, Edgewood 20. I'm going to check that out to verify first. But I do believe.
I think I got ARP in that one.
What we have for on track for next week.
I got ARP in that one.
As they kneel down again. 54 seconds left, so one more kneel down ought to do it.
My boy, that fell fast that year ago. Don't change that.
Tigers, though, for a fantastic season. They went undefeated and handily went undefeated.
Yeah, them boys in victory formation. So it's going to be
Barely. They went undefeated very well
Arp and Newton.
this season.
That boy that say, I guess Pine Tree season over with. I mean, it ain't over with just yet, but I mean, it's winding down. That's pretty much all we got left right now. We'll take it back over there. 'Cause everything else is pretty much wrapped up. Everything blowouts. Like I say, what I like to do is cover. Like, you know, I'm going back and forth between games, but I like to try to find the most interesting game that's jumping, that's competitive. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, kind of rock with that. Oh, but you know, it ain't really been too many tonight. It's been a lot of.
And he is a little slow to get up there. Yeah, he's going to stay down. You know, a receiver really is vulnerable if he doesn't catch the ball clean. He's standing there trying to reel it in. You know, you can really get belted in that situation. But he gets off the field, and we'll continue as scheduled. 5:43 left.
Yeah, 5:43 left. That's
Croft
getting
breaks the
high
huddle.
now.
Lines up in that spread formation. He drops back and swings it out there, and Attaway didn't know it was coming. It's incomplete, so it's 4th and 10.
Well,
Attaway was open. He
well.
looked for the ball soon enough. It was more than halfway to him by the time he turned around.
Yeah, boy, that said it right there. Raw Tap said it's a wrap. Yeah, it's pretty much a wrap on everything tonight. I mean, I didn't get the.
Let me see if they still playing. In Groesbeck.
Yeah, Troop is a wrap for sure.
I guess I need to put on my bucket list. I need to see a Groesbeck Goats game. Wouldn't have to be here. And now everybody moved except the center. Croft was hoping for the snap. It never came. Everybody else moved. So kind of an open and shut case.
We got Joaquin
makes it
74. Elysian Fields 21.
This might be the Pine Tree Pirates' final offensive play of the year. I'm sure Crawford would be more than happy to take possession of this football and spin clock and run it out. Croft steps up in the pocket. He does get rid of it.
Go deep. Go deep.
That is a pick. Here we go. Christian James, near side. Outside the numbers. He's got a cover.
Oh, man.
Take it all the way.
Oh,
Christian James. It's 47-10.
Damn it, boy.
That is an 82-yard interception return.
Yeah, that hurt right there. That hurt right there, Coach.
The domination is complete.
Okay, well, y'all talking about y'all dominating. We're going to see by next week when Kill go come roll up on you. They say they dominated Pine Tree. We're going to see. We're going to see if Kill go roll up on you like Debo.
Feeling pretty good about their young team. And well, they should.
Yeah, Texas smashing on A&M right now.
Arana's extra point is up and good. Let's take a break and be back after this from your friends at Above All Roofing.
This game is brought to you by your Texas Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Texas.
Hi, this is Larry Poston with Above All Roofing.
Yeah, man. That was a cold lick right there. But that man didn't have to do that, man. But I get it, though. You know what I'm saying? You like, how many times you going to get a interception? You know what I'm saying? Like a situation like that. How many times you going to get an interception in a playoff game or whatever like that? So I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? The boy going to run all the way back. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But then they going, oh, it's total domination. Okay, all right. We're going to see about that next week when Kill go roll up on them balls, Crawford. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see about that. You know what I'm saying? But, man, we appreciate y'all, man, tonight. And everybody who tapped in early today. Everybody who continued to rock with us tonight. You know how we do it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get the scores together. We're going to get it all lined up. And we're going to get the matchups lined up, you know, for who going to be playing next week. And we're going to do our previews and all that. So make sure y'all stay tapped in and locked in. Make sure you go excuse me, to our YouTube and subscribe. And you got to hit the bell to be notified for when we drop a new video. What else? Instagram. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, and make sure you follow us on Facebook. You know, I'm trying to see what's going on with the A&M game. Like I say, Texas leading A&M 20-10 right now, fourth quarter, by 9 minutes, 50-some seconds left. But, yeah, man, I mean, you know, congratulations to everybody that advanced, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's still a lot of football to be played. It's just, you know, week 3 is in the books, pretty much. We'll get as much information as we can out to y'all, man. But for the night, man, I'm out of there for the night, man. I'm gonna kick back, watch a little bit of this here, man, and sip on me something, man, and chill out. But like I say, man, you know, y'all just tap in with me, lock in with me, man. The ETX High School Football Show is going down. Oh, yeah, if y'all got any athletes, and I'm saying the ones who have already lost out of the playoffs, that you want to get interviewed, they trying to get some looks, you know what I'm saying, they got their highlight tape or whatever, you know what I'm saying, tap in with us, send, you see the email is on our ticker. Send your information to our email at etxhsfbs@gmail.com, and just send your request in. Give me the kid's name or whatever, what school they go to, and it would help if they got highlights and all that kind of stuff. All that helps, man. If they got stats, all that stuff helps, man. Because what we trying to do over here is give these kids an opportunity, man, to shine. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't try to interview kids during the season. You see, I always interview either a coach or somebody who's like a broadcaster who, you know, or somebody who do video or audio for the teams or something like that. You know, people like that, just general people who connected with the team, coaches, stuff like that, like during the season. I don't try to be a distraction to the kids. That ain't my thing. You know what I'm saying? But we are open to letting, you know what I'm saying, some of these kids come on after the season is over, you know, they out of the playoffs or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because this stuff don't stop. It's a running clock. 365 days a year. If they trying to be recruited and go to school, they got to stay on top of it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, even though, you know, your season might be over, it don't stop there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's even if you a sophomore or junior. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to be set up for your, you know, for the next season. You know, to be looking good. They got 7-on-7. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. I'm going to have an interview coming up probably this week with some guys that do the big 7-on-7 tournaments down in H-Town. So I'm going to have y'all some information on that. And, you know, about how you can get involved with that. And that's a lot of big major recruiting. We have been invited out to do the media along with some other prominent, you know what I'm saying, people who do media, Dave Campbell, you know what I'm saying, some other big names, you know what I'm saying, in media, to do this high school football and whatever. So that's another blessing, you know, that we passing on to you guys, you know what I'm saying. Hey, man, we trying to turn this show into an outlet for these kids, man. That's really what it's all about. It ain't about me. You know, I really need some more people who want to join in with me. You know what I'm saying? I need a female host that want to get out here, interview some of these people, some of these kids, information-wise, whatever, man. I mean, I don't care where you from, because we can do all types of things. We can do it virtual. We can do whatever. You know what I'm saying? We can do it, you know what I'm saying? We can go to the games. We can do it like that. I can have somebody live from the game while I'm in the studio doing this. The possibilities are endless, man, with closed circuit networking, what we doing over here. And we trying to extend it out to the public, man. We ain't trying to ball hog. You know what I'm saying? We want y'all to come on in with us and join the team. That's what we saying. But you got to be ready to work, though, because we working over here. We getting it in. Y'all see what we doing. You know what I'm saying? We ain't playing no games. But we doing this for the kids. We doing this for the kids. We want to see them shine. We want to see them get their name out there, help them maybe get an education or whatever situation may be. So y'all make sure y'all follow us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all get that information to us. If you know any kids want to be interviewed, got highlights or anything like that, like I say, send it over to our email. And one last thing before we go, I need y'all to go to Dave Campbell Football. I don't know what their website. I think it's texasfootball.com or something like that. Go on there, and I'm gonna have this for next week too, because I should have had it for tonight. But go to the Whataburger Super Team. Whataburger Super Team and vote. Vote for my nephew, Jester Starling Henderson, as a running back for the Texas Super Team. You know what I'm saying? The kid, amazing kid, great attitude. You know what I'm saying? He will be going to the next level as well. But, you know, hey, you know what I'm saying? He didn't get to make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? He on varsity 3, well, really 4 years. We played running back 3 years. And, you know, he unfortunately, he never made the playoffs. So all his, you know, everything he done was done in the regular season. So y'all make sure y'all check him out. I'm going to have some of the highlights. Y'all check that out. But make sure you go over there and vote for him. Like I say, Texas football, I can't, whatever it is, Dave Campbell, whatever their website is, but it's just Whataburger Super Team. You know, and vote for Justin Starling, running back from Henderson. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do that for me. Please do that for me. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, y'all get that information into me, etxhsfbs@gmail.com. That's anybody who want to interview any one of these kids who just, you know, but I prefer somebody who is not playing right now. You know what I'm saying? But we doing interviews, highlights, trying to help these kids out. Also be on the lookout, new interview with Cayman Farmer of 903 Sports Media. Been trying to get with him for a couple of weeks. We're going to talk about 903picks.com. He has a website where you can go in there and put your picks in for these different games and stuff like this, all for fun. You know what I'm saying? Also, probably interview with the coach from SOC, Coach Bryce, and the guys with 7-on-7. We're going to try to get all that in this week. But hey, man, you know, it's tough as heck out here, man. We're just trying to keep everything going. But I'm going to get up out of here, man, and y'all be blessed. I appreciate y'all. For everybody who tuned in tonight, everybody who shared, everybody who, whatever you did, you know what I'm saying, just watched. You know, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't do it without y'all, man. But next week, man, hey, man, the stakes are only getting higher, man. You know what I'm saying? On this Black Friday, you know what I'm saying? Some people, teams, they couldn't put that down payment down for that ring, that championship ring, man. That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? At this level. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, man, I appreciate y'all, man. We're going to get up out of here. And we see y'all maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, maybe, we never know. Just stay locked in with Closed Circuit Network, and it's going down. ETX High School Football. ETX High School Football Show is sponsored by Down in Texas Magazine, Chronicles of Beauty, East Texas Touchdown Queens, Loud Be Quiet Air Freshener, Jimenez Inc., Lawn Care and Moving Service, and Designs by Washington Girls.